More satisfied customers with IFS Food certification. Mr. Lombardi is a food manufacturer, and he's rather pleased. He just won a contract to supply a major customer with pizza. But before he can sign the supplier agreement, he has to guarantee that he can deliver a safe product according to customer specifications. So how does he best go about that? He decides on the IFS food standard because it allows him to prove that he's meeting both food safety standards and customer specifications. And the most important part? How exactly Mr. Lombardi implements the requirements is not specified by IFS. To get a clearer picture, Mr. Lombardi invites an independent expert to conduct a pre-audit. She performs a hazard analysis and a risk assessment in order to align the business processes accordingly. The result? Hygiene and supplier management are areas in which Mr. Lombardi will have to make improvements. He sets out to implement the recommendations. IFS doesn't demand specific methods or machines. Instead, the audit checks whether the processes implemented by Mr. Lombardi meet the requirements. For instance, his company must have a functioning foreign material management system, but doesn't necessarily have to install a foreign material detector. As soon as Mr. Lombardi has implemented all the necessary processes, he selects an IFS-approved certification body. They send an auditor who uses the IFS criteria and the customer specifications as a basis for his checks. He examines, for example, whether the company inspects its raw materials and whether they meet the specifications, or whether the individual IFS criteria have been implemented and the processes are effective. Interviews with staff are also an important part of the audit. And finally, the audit is successful. Mr. Lombardi receives his certificate. The supplier agreement can be signed. In addition, Mr. Lombardi is provided with a detailed audit report that shows potential improvements for his company to help him grow and develop it. What's more, Mr. Lombardi soon discovers that the now more efficient processes mean his internal error rate has dropped. There are also far fewer complaints and public product recalls, and that means more satisfied customers. Mr. Lombardi is thrilled. The IFS certificate has made his company more valuable as it is recognized by retailers and manufacturers around the world. The IFS database automatically provides interested customers with information on his new certification, and he, on the other hand, can use it to find certified suppliers for his pizza ingredients and follow them. You too can increase the value of your company with IFS Food. For more information, visit www.ifs-certification.com.